this is Sharon from craftyandcreativeideas.blogspot.com. Today I am bringing you a little video to show you how to work the new, it's coming out, the end of August you'll be able to purchase it, the new Stampin' Up! Gift Box Punch Board Maker. You do remember the envelope maker that went over unbelievable, sold out immediately, and I think the same thing is going to happen with the box maker when it comes out. So make sure you put this on your wish list and don't put it off, because I think you'll have a hard time getting it if you do. But anyways, these are little boxes that I made with this box maker. The two of them here. This one, and what I'm going to demonstrate too, is the craft paper one, because it's easier to see the fold marks for you on a video. But this one I just did with craft paper, and the other one I did with an old Christmas paper, Be of Good Cheer. But I figure it's a good time to show you maybe a couple Christmas boxes, for the fact that these, you won't be able to order these until the end of August, and you know, a lot of people start getting ready for Christmas, September, October, and start planning, and you want to try to get your box maker before then. Coming out with another video. I'm working at it right now. I'm going to show you how to make some of these bows, the envelope punch board. Bring all of these up for you. So stay tuned and keep watching for the next video coming out, because I'm going to show you how to make all these bows. So let's get started, shall we? Okay, we are going to be making a box that is going to be 3 1/4, 3 1/4, and then the height is going to be 1 3/4. Okay? So how do we accomplish that? And a little 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 by 1 3/4. And it says that we need to be using an 8 by 8 piece of paper, and we want to start on the large line and a diagonal small. So kind of remember, start at large, diagonal small. That's the important thing. Okay, so we're going to take our 8 by 8 sheet, and I'm going to need the scoring tool, and we're going to start. Here's our start line. We're going to start and put our paper in so it lines up with the start line. Now we want to, just like the envelope punch, we're going to punch. We're going to draw a horizontal. You can see the horizontal line coming through here. So we're going this way, horizontal, and then we're going to come down. You can see there's a vertical start line. You want to come down that one, and then diagonal we want the small. Now the small only goes to the horizontal line, so make sure that you don't pass that up. So you're going to take your horizontal. You can see that this is going on an angle here. So you're going to take your angle up to this horizontal line. So only up to that. Then we're going to turn, and we're going to line it up once again on the large. We're going to punch, do the same exact thing. Horizontal, vertical, and then small on the diagonal, only up to the point where you have your horizontal line going. Once again, we're going to turn, go to the large, punch, do your horizontal line, do your vertical line, and do your small diagonal. And then the last turn, same thing, punch, do a horizontal, do a vertical, and then do your diagonal. Okay, we're not done yet. Now you want to flip the paper. So what you have, they give you a diagram on here, and it really, and so that you know you got all your parts. You want to flip the paper over, line it over with the line, with the large again. And now we're going to be just putting, we're not scoring, but we're going to punch, turn it, go back to the large again, punch, turn, line up with large, punch, and then last one, turn, and punch. Okay, so now we've got 2 on each side punch holes. Then the last step is that we're going to take this and we're going to put the corners into the back corner rounder, which actually is going to make a little hook in the paper on all 4 corners. And I'm just going to push this out of the way. Okay, now we're going to fold all these and crease them with the bone folders. So we're going to go all the way around and crease everything. Okay, once you've gone all the way around and you've creased everything, now it's the time to fold the box. You want to take these corners and we're going to take the corners and we're going to fold them up, and then from the inside give them a really good pinch on all the diagonals. Just give them a real solid pinch so that's the direction that they want to go. And the last one. Okay, then to fold your box in, we would just be hooking these, but before we would do that, we want to decorate the outside of the box. As you can see on here, I have done just a little teeny pattern all around the box. So what I did with that is I took an old stamp set that I had, and it's Make a Mitten, but I really like this little teeny scallop on there because it was tiny, and I just used some cherry Cobbler ink. And now you have to be careful when you look at your box, make sure you're looking at it the way that the box is going to be seating. So you're going to be doing, when you stamp, that it doesn't end up upside down. Okay, so we're going to stamp pattern here. Okay, now we're ready to fold up our box. So now the diagonals all get pushed inside. And the 2 corners are going to hook together. And then the top is going to hook together. How cool is that? Okay, now for the belly band, we have a little time here, so I'll keep going. For the belly band, I took a piece of cherry cobbler paper and I cut it at 2 inches by 11 inches, and I scored at 1 3/4, 3 3/4, 7 and 9. Now to save time in the video, I already put a piece of sticky tape on the wider side, on the inside. And then we're going to just do a wrap around this box. Okay, so now we're ready to just put our band on top of our box, like so. Alright, for the bow envelope punch board, and for the bow, you want to cut, I used out of the paper pack Festival of Prints, and I cut a piece for the bow itself 2 by 6, and then the tail 2 by 4.5, and the tie I cut at a 1/2 by 4. For the bow, for the 2 pieces, we are going to take and punch in the center of the measurement. So if this was 6 inches, we're going to go to the 3-inch mark. We're going to just punch, turn it, go to 3, and punch again. And the same thing on the 2, and in the 4.5 one, you're going to go to 2 1/4, punch, turn, and go back to 2 1/4, and punch. Okay, so there's your 2 1/4, just in case you're having trouble seeing that from the video. Okay, now we're going to take on the small end, the 4.5 piece, which is your tail, we're going to go into the center of the board sideways. And try to get this centered as much as you can. And punch each side. Then what I did was I took my scissors and from the corner I trimmed upward. Now, on the bow part, this is the little bit trickier part. You're going to take the inside of your punch, and you can see where just the edge of the punch, let me see if I can, right on the edge of the inside. So that's where you're going to punch. You're going to line up each side to the edge of the punch. Punch, switch it to this side, punch, turn it, punch, and punch. Then we're going to take our bone folder and we want to just break on the bow. We want to break some of these fibers up. To speed up the video, I already put the glue dots on. You want to take a tiny glue dot into the two top sections. You're going to bend this part over and turn your bow right side out so that you can see where this is lining up, so that when it lines up, they look like so. And then the same thing, then you can press that. And then the same thing on the other side. You don't want to go past, otherwise your bow is going to be showing on the other side. So make sure it's just where it lines up, where the two marks match. And that you don't see it from the other side. And then just press. Okay, now I'm going to take a glue dot, put it on the back of the bow, and put it onto the tail. And I see a teeny little piece where I don't like where this is hanging off. And then you're going to take the wrap, and this will get wrapped around the middle over to the back, and you're going to secure that with a glue dot. Now I took my Boho Blossom punch and I used the middle flower, and I punched out some red glitter paper, and then I used one of our Rhinestone gems, it's the larger size, and I put that on top of it and put it into the middle. Oops. And then all I did was take a glue dot to be able to glue this down. For the tag, I used the tag with a 2 by 3 inch tag, piece of white Whisper White cardstock, punched it with our Scalloped tag. My Tag It stamp set, the to and from. I hope you enjoyed this video, and in the next video we are going to be making these 4 little ribbons out of the envelope punch board for your Christmas gifts. Even though we're in August, it's coming fast. I hope that you'll want to buy the Stampin' Up! Board because you're going to love it. And if this has been helpful and you can leave a comment or a likes up, I would sure appreciate it. And until next time, God bless.